What if I told you that by age 70, most people have lost nearly 40% of their muscle mass without even realizing it? This silent muscle loss is happening to you right now, and it's the #1 reason seniors lose their independence. Medical professionals call it sarcopenia, the progressive loss of muscle mass that begins in your 30s and accelerates as you age. Every decade after 30, your body sheds approximately 3 to 8% of its muscle tissue if you do nothing to stop it. This isn't just about looking frail, it's about survival. When your muscles weaken, your risk of falling skyrockets, and for seniors, falls are often the beginning of a devastating health spiral. One serious fall can lead to hospitalization, surgery, and permanent disability. But here's something remarkable many doctors aren't telling their patients: this muscle loss isn't inevitable. Recent research from Mayo Clinic shows that specific exercises can not only halt muscle deterioration, but actually reverse it, even in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. These aren't complicated gym routines or high-intensity workouts. They're simple movements you can do at home that target the exact muscle groups most vulnerable to age-related decline. Today, I'm sharing 5 research-backed exercises proven to rebuild strength, enhance stability, and protect your independence for years to come. Stay with me until the end because the final exercise was shown in a Harvard Medical School study to improve balance by up to 40% in just 8 weeks, potentially saving thousands of seniors from life-changing falls. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from, and let's get into the most effective muscle-preserving exercises for seniors. The first essential movement is bodyweight squats, the independence preserver. The ability to stand up from a seated position is one of the strongest predictors of longevity and independence in older adults. When researchers at the University of Sao Paulo studied 2,000 seniors over a 6-year period, they found something remarkable. Those who couldn't rise from a chair without using their hands were 2.5 times more likely to experience serious health decline within 5 years. Here's how to perform this life-changing movement correctly. Start by sitting on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor, positioned slightly wider than hip-width apart. Lean your upper body slightly forward and press through your heels to stand up completely. Keep your chest lifted and avoid letting your knees cave inward during the movement. Once standing tall, slowly lower yourself back to the seated position with controlled movement. The common mistake many make is rushing through the motion or using momentum. Instead, focus on feeling your thigh muscles working through both the up and down phases. Begin with 8 to 10 repetitions, rest for 30 seconds, then perform another set if possible. This exercise primarily targets your quadriceps, hamstrings, and gluteal muscles, the power generators for every step you take. When these muscles strengthen, daily activities like climbing stairs, getting out of the car, or walking become significantly easier. A fascinating Japanese study found that seniors who performed chair squats 3 times weekly improved their walking speed by nearly 30% in just 12 weeks. Faster walking is directly linked to longer lifespan and reduced hospitalization rates. For those who find traditional squats challenging, start with a higher seat or place a firm cushion on your chair. As your strength improves, progress to a lower seat height. Eventually, try holding the position for a few seconds at the halfway point to build even greater strength and control. Remember, consistency trumps intensity when rebuilding muscle. Performing this exercise regularly, even with modifications, will yield remarkable improvements in your functional strength. Next up is hip bridges, the core and stability foundation. This may look simple, but it targets what geriatric specialists call the power center of the aging body, the glutes and core stabilizers. When these muscles weaken, your entire movement pattern changes, increasing pressure on your spine and drastically raising your fall risk. Here's the proper technique. Lie on your back on a comfortable but firm surface, with knees bent and feet flat on the floor about hip-width apart. Rest your arms at your sides with palms facing down for stability. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, tighten your abdominal muscles and squeeze your glutes to lift your hips toward the ceiling. Your body should form a straight line from shoulders to knees at the top position. Hold this position for 2 to 3 seconds while breathing normally, then slowly lower back down. Many seniors make the mistake of lifting their hips too high, creating excessive arch in the lower back. Instead, focus on creating a straight line and feeling your glutes and hamstrings engage. Start with 10 to 12 repetitions and work up to 15 as you build strength. What makes this exercise so valuable is how it activates multiple muscle groups simultaneously. Your gluteus maximus, the largest muscle in your body, works alongside your core stabilizers and hamstrings to create a foundation of support for your entire frame. When these muscles function properly, your posture improves, your walking pattern becomes more efficient, and your lower back experiences less strain. Even more impressive, research from the University of Michigan found that stronger glutes and core muscles significantly improved bladder control in seniors, an often overlooked benefit that dramatically impacts quality of life. As you progress, you can intensify this exercise by extending one leg while keeping your hips level, or by placing a small resistance band just above your knees. Moving on to chair dips, the upper body strengthener. Upper body weakness is often overlooked in senior fitness programs, yet it's critical for maintaining independence. Simple tasks like pushing yourself up from a chair, carrying groceries, or reaching overhead become increasingly difficult when triceps and shoulder muscles deteriorate. Chair dips target precisely these muscle groups with minimal joint stress. Start by sitting on the edge of a sturdy chair with your hands gripping the front edge of the seat beside your hips. Walk your feet forward slightly and lift your buttocks off the chair, supporting your weight with your arms. Slowly bend your elbows to lower your body toward the floor, keeping your back close to the chair. Once your elbows reach about a 90-degree angle, push through your palms to raise yourself back up. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears throughout the movement. Begin with 8 to 10 repetitions and gradually increase to 12 to 15 as you build strength. For those with wrist sensitivity, place your hands on books or yoga blocks positioned on the chair to keep your wrists in a more neutral position. What's remarkable about this exercise is how it strengthens the exact pushing muscles needed for maintaining bathroom independence, something that significantly impacts quality of life as we age. The triceps muscles targeted by chair dips are among the fastest to atrophy with age, yet they respond remarkably well to consistent training. A study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors who performed triceps strengthening exercises twice weekly for 12 weeks increased their functional arm strength by 33%. This translated to significant improvements in activities of daily living and reduced assistance needs. For an extra challenge as you progress, extend one leg straight out while performing the dips, alternating legs with each repetition. Now let's explore the heel-to-toe walk, the balance enhancer. Balance deterioration is one of the most dangerous aspects of aging, yet it's rarely addressed in conventional exercise programs. Your brain requires constant input from your proprioceptive system, the body's position sense, to maintain stability as you move. When this system weakens through disuse, falls become increasingly likely. The heel-to-toe walk is essentially physical therapy for your balance system. Here's how to perform it correctly. Find a clear pathway in your home, about 10 to 15 feet long. Stand tall with your arms relaxed at your sides or slightly extended for balance if needed. Place the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of your opposite foot, creating a straight line. Move forward by placing the heel of your front foot directly in front of the toes of your back foot. Focus your gaze on a fixed point ahead to help maintain balance. Proceed for 10 to 15 steps, then turn around carefully and return. Start near a wall or countertop for support if needed, gradually moving away as your confidence improves. What makes this exercise so effective is how it challenges your cerebellum, the brain's balance center, while simultaneously strengthening the small stabilizing muscles in your ankles and feet. These intricate muscles are crucial for preventing ankle rolls and maintaining stability on uneven surfaces. Research from the Oregon Research Institute found that seniors who performed balance-specific exercises reduced their fall risk by a remarkable 43% compared to those who only did general fitness activities. For an added challenge as your balance improves, try performing the heel-toe walk with your eyes focused straight ahead rather than looking at your feet. This forces your proprioceptive system to work harder, creating even greater neurological adaptations. Finally, let's look at modified planks, the full-body stabilizer. Core weakness is a primary contributor to back pain, poor posture, and diminished mobility in seniors. Yet traditional abdominal exercises like crunches can place harmful pressure on the spine. Modified planks solve this problem by strengthening your entire core without spinal compression. Begin in a kneeling position on a comfortable surface, then place your forearms on the ground with elbows directly beneath your shoulders. Extend your legs behind you, keeping your knees on the floor and feet lifted. Create a straight line from your head to your knees by engaging your abdominal muscles and avoiding any sagging in your lower back. Hold this position while breathing normally for 10 to 30 seconds, depending on your current strength. Rest and repeat 2 to 3 times, gradually increasing your hold time as you build endurance. The key mistake to avoid is holding your breath or allowing your midsection to collapse. Instead, think about gently drawing your navel toward your spine while maintaining normal breathing. What makes modified planks so effective is their comprehensive nature. They simultaneously engage your deep transverse abdominis, rectus abdominis, obliques, and even your shoulder stabilizers and hip flexors. These muscles create a natural core set that supports your spine and maintains proper alignment during all daily activities. A fascinating study from the University of Waterloo found that proper core activation reduces spinal pressure by up to 40% during everyday movements, potentially preventing or alleviating chronic back pain. As you progress, you can increase the challenge by straightening one leg at a time while maintaining perfect form, or by lifting one arm forward briefly during the hold. These 5 exercises form a complete system for rebuilding and maintaining the essential strength needed for healthy aging. When performed consistently, even just 15 to 20 minutes 3 times weekly, they can transform your functional capacity and independence. Remember that nutrition plays an equally important role in muscle preservation. Adequate protein intake, at least 1 gram per kilogram of body weight daily, provides the building blocks your muscles need to repair and grow stronger. Vitamin D and calcium also support muscle function and bone strength, creating a complete foundation for mobility. Have you noticed changes in your strength or balance over the years? What activities have become more challenging that used to be simple? Share your experience in the comments below and let me know which of these exercises you'll try first. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell to stay updated on our latest health content. For more information on senior nutrition and easy protein-rich recipes, check out the video appearing on your screen now. Thank you for watching, and remember, it's never too late to rebuild your strength and reclaim your independence.